we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Drew Thorpe. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Got the bat going too soon and strike two. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one ripped. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Tap to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Way inside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Outside with a breaking ball. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is J.D. Martinez, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. That's towards center. Taylor in position. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Edward Cabrera.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
High fly ball down the left field line. Sanchez brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one in there across the letters. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Conine makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
I finally made up my mind.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Thorpe back to work. And a foul ball. Sanchez in his third season, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one in the air center field. Taylor hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And strike one to the catcher.
One
Clyde
ball,
Washington
one strike.
doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one missed. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here is Graham Pauley. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. So digging in, Dane Myers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Rip to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Marlins leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And a foul ball. In for a strike. 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and the count is 1-2.
Oh.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. On the ground to the left, Mydroff. To first, and a quick out number 1. Connor Norby digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So up next, Xavier Edwards. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Brooks Baldwin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's outside.
2-0.
In the air, right side. Konai sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. Outside. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Banks off the wall. The throw in. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball and stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
My draw. In the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at right field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Griffin Conine. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he wouldn't have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, but it pulls him off the bag. So, man aboard, Jesus Sanchez. The next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
That has been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor makes the grab. 1 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. He reached out a walk his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one not close, and a count 2-1. And that's too high.
Cancel.
Martinez stands at first with 1 out. On the ground,
that's
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Struck him out looking. Graham Pauley will hit next. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Anderson getting loose out there. Number 61 getting loose as well. And that's way high, and it's 2-1.
2 balls.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. That one hit to right. Tauchman sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here on the south side, and here is Sosa to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even
to Norby at second for 1, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ryan Noda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the White Sox nothing. The White Sox going with a new arm, Justin Anderson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. First time up, he grounded to third. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, one away here in the fifth. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Norby stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And takes low for ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Vargas batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And down on strikes. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Baldwin in the box now, takes strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Taylor over at second, one down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers nabs it, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Xavier Edwards. Anderson back to work, and that's fouled off. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it.
Edwards dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Now, Griffin Conine. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
No balls and a strike to JD. Anderson ready to work. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Stays alive. And that's downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Ball three. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Digging in, Agustin Ramirez. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Hawley in the box now. Takes strike 1. Martinez, the runner at third. Sanchez at first. 2 out of the inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And there's a ball. That just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter will be the shortstop, Chase Maidra.
My draw.
That's in there. Strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Wagaman takes it to the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So digging in, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number two.
Right
now here is Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Missing inside. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches.
And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
And now it's going to be Eric Wagaman. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Rojas going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So up next, Connor Norby. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. That one out to right. Tauchman snags it for the second out. Xavier. Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Sosa tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Taylor in the box again, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And next to him for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Noda at first, 1 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the White Sox. Welcome back. Back and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Alexander.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. They say it went. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jesus. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Javier Sanoja looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Lifted in the air down the left side. Rojas hustling after it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
In the dirt, nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Here's Josh Rojas. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2-0.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That to right. Konai towards the line. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
My draw. In the box now. No balls and a strike. No, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Konai makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Action in the pen down there. Adrian Hauser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
1-2.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Graham Pauley digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside.
1-0.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across, and that is that. So no runs, no hit. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Enriquez back to work. That's in for a strike.
Nope. Ball one.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he
ball,
really
two
sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the Marlins manager.
Now pitching for Miami.
Right through there for a strike.
Number 37.
The Marlins trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Fish leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses. 2-2. 1 strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some